Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. Hope you're safe and well and having a good stitchy week. So today is going to be the first Stitch With Me of 2024. What you say? About time. So I thought, why not kick it off with starting on my Tiger Family of the Jungle and see how we go. So hopefully I can get you all in where I need to be. But there's a possibility it's not, but never mind. So I hope you've all been well and having a good year so far. Can't believe we're almost in February nearly already. That has absolutely flown by. Blinking you missed January. And as always, my hand will be in the way. I can guarantee you. You probably hear the lorikeets and that out in force today. It's just finished raining. So for the last week or so, they keep saying we had a couple of storms, and they kept saying, "Oh, we're going to get more storms, and more storms are going to be severe." And then we had a cyclone form up north. So this is the second one so far. And they said that we were going to get a lot of rain and flooding and everything due to this cyclone. And then the cyclone changed direction to where they thought it was going. But they said, well, we'll still get a lot of rain and blah, 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 blah. And so far, we had none. But last night, we definitely got some. So, got woke up at 2 o'clock this morning with a rather loud bang. It was like a disco going off in the bedroom with all the lightning. It was just like one after the other. It was awesome. But we only had like one loud bang of thunder. All the rest were pretty quiet, or seemed pretty quiet, should I say. And yeah, and it absolutely pelted it down. So we got 60 mil of rain from 2 o'clock last night until I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Yes, I had a lie-in. What was it about? No, I was up at 5, tell lie. So yes, we got 60 mils then, and it's been raining ever since. And it's just stopped. So yeah, but it does say we're going to get a lot more rain coming in. So we'll see what we get. Big jump here. And that's not in your view. Okay, we're going to zoom you out a bit. And maybe readjust you a bit. Because I need to get down. Oh, way below here. Okay, you might be zoomed out a bit more. Yeah. Right, where am I going? I have no idea. Here, is this in? Just. Okay, what I might do is I might park these down here and finish them off later on. And then I can keep you all in view. Otherwise, you're not going to see anything. So we'll zoom you back in a bit. And I'm going to work up the top here. Apologies for all the movement. I'd like you to see exactly where we're stitching. So, where do I get to? There. I'm just checking out on my thingy where I can stitch down to. Oh, that part, okay. Plenty of space. And this one's going to be a lot of yellows by the looks of it, this part. Makes a change from all the blacks. You may hear some bumping in the background. By the sounds of it, the cat's playing in a box again. So I'm guessing that's probably Ginger and Kitty because they were both wanting to play earlier on. I tried throwing toys at them and they weren't bothered. Well, not at them, for them. So I'd give you a work update, but it's been quiet. Apart from my little near-death experience on my first day back at work, it's been quiet. Nothing's gone off. We nearly ran out of wood. We've had hardly any deliveries come in, which is generally the case for January. January is normally pretty slow. And then it picks up, so hopefully it should start picking up soon. There's enough for all of us to work, to continue work anyway, so yeah, so work's been pretty boring. They did get, while we was off between Christmas and New Year, the severe storm, what turned out to be a tornado, did actually get work. Didn't do any damage. It just shorted out all the phone lines, the internet, blew some of the power up, so that's now all sorted again. Obviously all the power and that went off was for in the office, not for out on the source, so we still had to work, which is a shame, but never mind. So yeah, so that's now all back up and running again. So because of this cyclone that has just formed, if you just heard that was Kitty. Flying past. So yeah, because of the cyclone that's just formed up north, did form, that was due to form on Thursday night. Well, hit land, should I say, Thursday night. They wanted us to make sure everything was unplugged and all the saws and everything that is out in the shed was all unplugged just in case we got hit again. Because I don't know if we got struck by lightning or what, but yeah, something affected everything. So that was my job on Thursday when we were finishing. The boss come round, he says, yeah, he says, just unplug all the saws and everything, and because we got told to do that a bit earlier, so we finished a bit earlier. And then he says, yeah, he says, and then just tidy up. It's like, yeah, all right then. He came round at like 15 minutes before we finished. And I said, yeah, just do some tidying. Said, yeah, all right then. It's going to take me that long to unplug all the saws because they're called three-phase plugs, so they actually screw into the plug socket. So you've got to unscrew them all in order to get them out. It's definitely playtime. I think Kitty's playing with Ginge. Yeah, she's stalking him now. I could just see her out the corner of my eye. And that's Ginge calling her. So yeah, so other than that, well, it's been pretty boring, but it was quite funny. We came back from Christmas holiday, and in the yard over the road, where we store a lot of wood, there used to be the old office. Now they kept saying they were going to get it knocked down and all this lot, but there was asbestos and stuff like that in there, so obviously it had to be done by professionals. And we'll come back after Christmas, it's gone. So yeah, so I don't know when they came and did that, but sometime over the Christmas period they came and knocked down the old shed, old office. So that's gone. The new office was meant to be started built in January. So the office on the side that we're on was getting knocked down and rebuilt, but I don't know what's happening there because nothing seems to have happened. So I don't know. Yes, Jane, she's going to come and get you now. She's just running down. I don't know if it's picking Ginge up meowing. Amy and Kitty have like quiet meows. Tiger's the loudest. So I was going to do a Q&A little video this week as well. And I went through like from my whip parade onwards to see what questions they had. I think there was only about 3. So it's like, alright then, I'm not doing that. I need to go back further. I've actually started commenting on people's comments this year and liking them and everything, so hopefully this year I'll be able to keep up with them. Not like last year, I got behind a little bit and then could never catch back up. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to do a fair bit of editing there. There's a fair bit of swearing going off. Ginge decided to have a proper go at Kitty. And as I got up to get her, I stuck my foot on the table and walked down. Ginger's got a great big tuffer fur sticking out of his mouth. He's a bit rough sometimes, Ginge. Well, him and Tiger's playing. Tiger's a lot rougher than he is. So yeah, so looks like I'm going to be doing some editing there, and deleting all the swear words and everything else. So yes, so as I was saying, not much has happened at work. It's been pretty boring. Except it's been bloody hot. Like I say, we've had a couple of days where it's been in the high 30s, and obviously with the humidity it's been unbearable. I've started wearing a bandana for work because I'm fed up with the sweat running down into my eyes. So the boss just keeps taking fun of me. It's like, where's your tea towel today? But yeah, last Thursday, was it Thursday? No, I can't remember what day it was. One of the days last week. Could have been Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. It was 38 degrees. And with the humidity, it felt like 45. No, 48, sorry. It felt like 48. Well, because we knew it was going to be hot. No, it was Wednesday. Don't lie, it was Wednesday. Because we knew it was going to be hot, we asked what the temperature is for us to stop work. Because one of the lads seemed to think it was like 36. Once it hit 36, you could stop work. I thought it was about 40. I was wrong. But apparently, you don't have to stop work. Once it gets to 35 degrees, they're meant to give you an extra break. But our place didn't give us an extra break. They said we could finish half an hour early instead. So we had to work through the hottest part of the day and then finish half an hour earlier when it started cooling down a bit. It started cooling down a bit. It went from 38 to 34, I think. But yeah, that was horrible. That is working. One of the lads works on the back saw, which is up against the shed wall. So the shed is all metal. So there's no windows or anything on his wall because it's also classed as a firewall to protect the next door company. So he was sweating like mad. He got 2 fans on the go. He was still sweating because obviously we've been so hot the fans were just blowing hot air around. So he's getting buckets of water to throw on the wall to try and cool the wall down a bit so that he got a bit of cooler air, and then throwing it all over the floor. Oh, it was ridiculous. So I spoke to him Mum on Sunday, so last week. We're speaking to her today. when she's up and ready. So she was going to the hospital on Monday just gone. She's got a lump on her leg, and she had this doctor out, and they said to see the specialist to see what that is, because they're not 100% sure. So I did tell my brothers to let me know how she went on, but they never did, so I'll have to wait till I speak with her. She's got a speech therapist coming out this week, I believe, which my brother's organised, because sometimes when you're talking to her, the words are really slurry since having the stroke. So it's taken, 3.5 years for him to get a speech therapist out to her. The physio's actually been coming out to her now, which has taken her again 3.5 years. Because they're concerned with her legs, because her legs are swollen. They have been since she's had the stroke. So the therapists have been out to give her some things to try and help her with her balance and her standing, and to try and get her legs down, the swelling in her legs down. My brother's bought her one of those, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called a Revitive, which is like a pulsating thing you put your feet on. It's meant to help the circulation in your legs. One of my brothers bought her that for Christmas. She said it made her legs tingle, so hopefully it's working for her. So, but she can't use it all the time because there's no one there to do it for her. So when my brothers are there, they will switch it on for her so she can do that. And then she's got a normal doctor coming out to see her this week as well, just to see how she's getting on, see if she needs anything, and blah, 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 blah. And then my brother messaged me the other day to say that they were getting somebody out to see if they could put a wet room in for her, which my other brother was going to do anyway after he's finished building the extension, or whether they can put a stair lift in so she can get upstairs to the bathroom, and then take the bath out and put a shower in there, which I don't want them to do because I like my baths. So when I go over, that's the first thing I do, get in the bath. So yeah, so I don't know if they've been out yet, but I'm pretty sure someone came out about that before, when I think it was before my mum even came out of hospital, and they said that if they put a stair lift in, they would have to knock out the bathroom completely and redo it, because there's no way for the stair lift to go up the stairs. Plus, if it means that my mum is back upstairs in her bedroom, I don't think it's going to be safe for her, because obviously in order to get to the bathroom you have to walk past the top of the stairs, and if she loses her footing or anything, she's going to go straight down the stairs. So I don't think it'd be a wise idea to do that. And the other way they could do it is put the stair lift on the other side of the stairs, because at the top of the stairs we've got like a little, just like a little square patch where you can't use it for anything. So it's to get it up to there, but yeah, that's alright for her to get into a bedroom, but not alright again for her to go to the bathroom or whatever. But we do have, we call it a cubbyhole, I don't know what you would call it over there. It's just like a little room. It's like a box room. It's very small. They could put a shower and that in there for her and make it like an ensuite, but I don't know. I'll see what they say when they come out. I don't know when they're due out. My brother tells me that things are happening, but not like coming out and stuff like that, but he never tells me the dates, so I never know when it's happening. But other than that, she's doing well. She's got a, what do you call them now, an hoodie? One of those really long, like, fleecy onesies, not onesies, hoodies kind of things, that come down to like your knees or whatever. So they bought one of them for Christmas. She thinks it's great. Because it keeps her nice and warm. So she loves that. So other than that, she's doing alright. Do any of you have a master set and have it all bobbinated in one of those boxes like what I've got, the big boxes? Because I don't know if I've done it wrong or not, but I can't fit all the colours in there. I haven't finished bobbinating everything. I've done majority of it and I've practically filled both sides already, and I've still got about 40 colours to try and fit in there, and they're not going to fit. So I don't know if I've done it wrong or what. So if you do use one, did you manage to get them all in? Or have you got like it into like one big the big double-sided storage box and then like a smaller one as well for the remaining few? Because there's no way I'm going to fit all them in there. So I don't know if I've done something wrong or what. But yeah, I've been bobbinating a few every now and then, and yesterday I sat and organised it all into numerical order, and I've got up to the 900s. And yeah, the box is nearly full. Yeah, so I was doing a bit of work on Mini Moose Crossing yesterday, and I couldn't find half the colours because I'd not got it organised into numerical order, and I still got some to still bobbinate. So I was like, right, I'm going to sort this out. So I sorted it all out into numerical order and left gaps where ones need to go and everything, and it's like there's not going to be enough room. So I don't know if I've done something wrong there or what. Then I thought, oh, I'll have a look at that. Where is it? A pip and chip thing with the bobbins with the colours on it, so you can know exactly what colour is what. So I thought I'd have a look at that. Quickly soon got off of that website when I saw how much they are. I was like, yeah, nah. That's way too expensive. And then I got some stickers ages ago with all the numbers on of the DMC. I've been putting them on the bobbins, and while I was going through and sorting them all out, I found one bobbin with no number on it whatsoever, so I have no idea what number it is. I know it's a pink, that's all I know. So I've got to try and figure out that one. That's going to be fun. And then there was a couple others where the sticker kept falling off. So I'm having great. So it's going to be fun soon. I'll be like, oh dear, all my numbers are falling off. What colour is this one? I don't have one of those DMC card things to match it up. So it's a case of guessing game, I think. I'm just working out where I am. So going through my comments earlier on, and it was on my, which one was it? The FlosTube Extra one, where we're showing like the possible new starts for this year. And Danielle, the Cardiff teacher. Was it her or somebody else? No, somebody else mentioned it, then Daniel jumped in, and then Sue jumped in. Yeah, it was like, I think you should do, year 2025 should be the year of the big cats, to get some work on all my big cat projects. And Danielle agreed with it and said she thinks you lot should choose my 25 projects or whatever to work on for next year. So well, it's a good idea. And then it gets work on big cats, so. Have I got 25 projects with big cats on? I think I do. So that's an idea for next year. There's two other to be thinking about next year plans. I know a couple of people have already got them organised for next year already. I'm enjoying the using the wheel to choose my projects. It makes it easier for me. Well, in a way. My old style was just like put your hand in a box and pull out a couple of projects. This time it tells me what to work on. The only downside is obviously all the new starts. I've only put 5 on the wheel, thinking, well, we'll soon get through the wheel quick enough, I think. I'll then restart it and that. So I've still got a fair few projects, but then it's like, oh, I was thinking about starting that one. Never mind. Wait till it's cold. Then obviously once the wheel's gone through, I'm going to have to readjust it anyway to add the new starts onto it as my current projects. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. See how many we get to by the end of the year. So, Shane got a smoker for Christmas. I think I mentioned it. And he got one off his sister. And then decided he wanted a bigger one. So his sister bought it off him. Because her husband wanted one anyway. So she bought it off him. And then he bought a bigger one from me and my mum. Now he wants another one. He now wants an electric one instead of a fire one. It's like, oh my god, Shane. So how many smokers do you want? I says, you haven't even got your smoker here. He took it around to his sister's on Christmas Day to use, and it's still around there. He's not even brought it back. So you might want to get your smoker back and try using it again first before you decide you want another one. But apparently that's next Christmas. He's getting that one. I was like, are you alright? Yep. Okay. Mind you, I can't really say anything. I don't think I'm going to be... Well, hopefully I'm not going to be here next Christmas. I'm hoping to be back over in the UK for Christmas. Hoping. I looked on the flights the other day to see if they'd come down any. But for the dates I want to go, they weren't available. And then I got a message from the company I flew with last year, which was Qatar Airlines, saying get your cheaper flights to overseas destinations. So I had a look on there. Yeah, the price is still exactly the same as what it was when I went last year. Not last year. 2022. So it's like, so I was like, I better get saving, because that's about, yes, my back is messy. So yeah, because that's gonna, Well, if they don't come down, that's going to cost me about £4,000 to get over to the UK. But they do reckon that they will come down again. We've got, I can't remember which airline, we've got another airline coming in. So they reckon that's with the competition, that should bring the prices down again, which I'm hoping will happen. Because I don't want to be paying that much. It makes me laugh because a one-way ticket is only like 1,000 or something. But for a return it's 4,000, so I don't know how to work that one out. So I'll keep checking. I've got to wait till, I think it's the end of February to go through who I booked it with last time. So I'll be able to check soon, but I've also got to get my passport renewed. It's going to be fun. But apparently now you can do that online. Whereas before you used to have to send your old passport in and then fill in your form and all that. And now they do it all online. You take your own photo and fill the form in. So that's going to make it a bit easier. Because my passport runs out in October. So I need to get it done ASAP so that I can get that back. And immigration now, my new passport details, so they can add my visa onto it, so I don't have to carry a visa around to prove that I can fly interstate, etc. Interstate, overseas, because it'll all be on my passport. So yeah, all fun and games. So I sat and worked out earlier on for how many stitches in total I need to get for doing 10 pages on this. And it was, hang on, I'll tell you. It was, where is it? Yeah. 72,675 stitches in order to get 10 pages done, and that'll give me an extra like almost 10%. Oh, is that right? So how many is that over a week? So I worked out about 1,400 a week. So if I can get roughly 1,400 a week done, I should get 10 pages done this year. So assuming we don't keep having blackouts and storms, and I can get a chance to actually stitch on this, then we should be good for doing 10 pages. Should be. Which would be good because that would take me all the way across. And then next year, if I get another 10 pages done, then that will bring me down and finish this bird. You can't see me. Yeah, this bird here, complete, and we'll start the head on the next tiger. So we'll see how we go. So if I do get the 10% this year, it'll take me up to 30%. Another 10 pages next year will get me to 40%. Unless I try and push it next year and try and get 20 pages done, that'll get me to 50%. I found actually my very first picture of when I started this. It was just 2 stitches. And I started this on the 22nd of January 2019. So this has been 5 years in the making. And so far I'm only at nearly 22%. It's going to take me a while. Mind you, if I stop doing cross stitches for my brother and then actually focus on these, I might get more done. So I'm not going to be answering any questions today. I'm going to go through and see if I can find more questions and then do another Q&A, because I'm sure I've got plenty more questions that people have asked that I've not answered. I'm going to go through and have a look and do a Q&A at some point. Just here, you can't quite see it there, where that stitch is there. That's the end of this page. I've still got a little bit to go to get to the end. But as I say, if I get a couple of good stitchy days in this, it should be good. I've got to take a photo of this to start with, so that's going to be fun. Let's go back on my old video and take a screenshot. Don't know if you guys have it where you are. I found Temu, or Temu, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, that's a big mistake. I've already got 2 parcels coming from them. And I still keep looking. It's like, stop looking on it. You don't need anything. I keep looking. I haven't ordered anything big. I think all in all I spent $20 on there, but I've got it's like a toy gun that fires. I don't know if it's sponge balls or like pom-pom kind of things for cats. So it's a cat toy. So I bought one of them. Just so I can give the cat something to chase. And then this, I don't know what it is, some kind of tool for getting like cat hairs off of carpets and stuff like that. I've seen it advertised loads of times on Facebook, and my cousin's actually got one, but they weren't cheap over here. And then I found it on there and it was like $2 or something like that. I was like, yeah, but I'm having one of them. going? Go. Yeah. So yeah, so I found Temu. I keep looking at it, so I stop looking. You don't need anything. But yeah, everything I keep looking at is up. Stuff I don't need to look at. It's just like what it recommends and stuff like that. It's like, ooh, that would look pretty good. Not letting Shane look on there. He's probably already got it anyway. Because he has a habit of wanting everything. And if he sees the rugs that they've got on there, he'll be wanting all of them. What have I done here? So I'm going to have to end this thread in a minute. Yeah, Shane's always after rugs. So he's got a fascination with rugs for some reason. Well, they do have some nice rugs on there. And they weren't dear either. So I'm definitely not letting him see them. Otherwise we have parcels and parcels of rugs just turning up. Now the fun bit, I need to try and get this off my needle so I can end it. Come on, get off. Well, the thread stuck to my needle somehow. Well, there's half of it. Just need to get the other half off me. Scissors, that'll work. There we go. I've no idea how far I'm in. I think I'm about 40 minutes, I think, ish. Right. I need to go through later on today or some point this week and see which of my projects are closest to a finish. Because if you watch my update video, I mentioned that I want to try and get projects that are close to a finish, either finished or near completion for next year. So I know some of them, and then on like the first full week of every month I'm gonna work on those projects, and then if they get called out on the wheel then they'll get extra working. I think it's just gonna help me get a fair bit of progress in on them to either finish them or get them as close to a finish as possible, so it shouldn't take too long next year to finish them all. So I know I've got like the two ornaments, which is the reindeer one and the snowman. I've got Chief Eagle Spirit. He's close to a finish. Pumpkin Party, that's close to a finish. I'm sorry, you might be able to hear next door dog just going off. So yeah, so there's a couple that could potentially get finished. And I think Anzac shouldn't take an awful lot. I could be wrong. and then monochrome tiger. So yeah, there's a couple that I could potentially get done. So we'll see. Go through and sort them out and then try and work out how many I do each month to complete it by the end of the year and see if I can get them done. We'll see. I was meant to be getting mini top frog wash yesterday. That didn't happen. After I finished filming, it came across really, really dark. I thought it's absolutely going to sling it down, so I didn't wash it, and it never rained, which was typical. But it stayed really dark and overcast for most of the day, then brightened up near the end of the day. So yes, needless to say, not a lot got done. What I want to do. I thought I was in the wrong spot then. I'm not in the right. If you can hear a clunking behind me, it's the aircon blowing the blinds, so they're tapping against the frames on the doors. Windows. One of them. Shane's out with his sister at the moment. They've gone to one of their friends and having some kind of little barbecue or whatever. And they're playing with the smoker as well. I wasn't bothered about going. They're on about, I think, is it next week? I don't know if it's next weekend or what. If it's nice, going to, it's called Jacob's Well, which is like a little beach. But I don't want to go, because I know the only reason I'm going there is my brother-in-law can fish. So if we do go, we'd have to go in 2 cars, so I can go whenever I want to. It's the only thing when they decide they want to go, like, to the, as they put it, to the beach or something. It's got to be a beach where the brother-in-law can go fishing. But he doesn't hang around with you. He goes, like, you're all set up wherever you're sitting, and then he goes wandering to find the perfect fishing spot. And it's just boring because you've got to sit and wait for him to finish if you're all in one car, and he doesn't know when to stop fishing half the time. So, but I'm not bothered about going. So hopefully next weekend it's going to be slinging it down all day. Also, the sister-in-law had her operation. That all went well. So they managed to, as far as I'm aware, they managed to get all the endometriosis and what have you. So she says it's great because she's not got no pain like she normally does. So it's really, really good. So I just keep telling her she's going to start growing a beard now, since she's... Well, she has to start HRT. So I told her she's going to start growing a beard. She's going to look like her mum. That went down well. Apparently her and Shane are joining the gym in March, because she's got to wait 6 weeks before she does any kind of like vigorous exercise or anything like that. So yeah, in March her and Shane are apparently joining the gym. I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week or something. Somehow I can't see Shane at a gym. I just can't. So they asked if I wanted to go as well. So I'm not. We can't afford to pay for 2 gym memberships. So no. I'll stick to doing what I'm doing at home. Thank you very much. But then Shane got the disappointing news that if he does join the gym, it means that he can't have his takeaway on payday, because he likes to have a takeaway on payday. So you can't have a takeaway and join the gym at the same time. Why not? I said, of course we can't afford to. So the money you would spend on your takeaway would go to pay for your gym. I said, so you have to decide, do you want the takeaway or do you want the gym? We'll see what he decides when he gets closer to the time. But I just can't imagine Shane in a gym. And if he does, I know for a fact the next day after his first gym session, he'll be moaning like mad because he aches in places he didn't know he could ache. Right. I think we're about an hour. So seems he's got stuck on it again. Seems I've run out of this one. I think we'll end it here. Gets me back into the swing of doing Stitch with Me's again. So we'll end it there. So again, as per normal, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop those down below. You can email me. Email address as always is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. I'm on Instagram, you can message me on there. That's just Dizzy Stitcher. Or again in the Facebook group, you can message me in there. Assuming I can read your comments as soon as Facebook was playing up. Wrong way. So we got a little bit filled in there. Let's see. We've got 186 stitches, which ain't bad to say. I had to stop the cat fight as well. So I am now it's 21.83%. And I've done 158,735 stitches out of 727,727. So yeah, so fun and games. So that's it from me then, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching. So much appreciated. Hopefully I'll be back next weekend with an update video, and then hopefully from then on it'll be Stitch with me as normal. Until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, happy stitching, and bye bye for now.